let's just go over to lawhub.lsac.org. And once on the LawHub page, you'll come to the left-hand side here and you'll select LSAT Prep. And you will then click Drill Sets and scroll down to drill set number 6 and click New Drill Set to access the questions for this particular set of practice from the LSAC. Then you'll click Go to Questions, and once at Go to Questions, you have a set of 12 practice problems that you can attempt with either the timer shown or the timer hidden. And that's completely at your discretion as you progress through your own personal LSAT journey, whether you are going to emphasize time now or not, as you prepare to get better at various logical reasoning question tasks, such as what we see here with this example. Now, to begin, we're going to select a highlight color and engage the question stem first, which in this case states Tina and Ellen disagree about weather. So we're just going to highlight Tina and Ellen disagree about, and that's going to be our question task. And in this case, it's a type of inference question task. We are being asked to find something that these two speakers must disagree about based on the statements of fact. So we're going to keep our highlight tool selected, and we're going to highlight the individual statements presented by each speaker before going to the question's answer choices and cross-checking each choice individually against those clearly defined statements of fact. So we'll begin on the left-hand side by reading Tina's statements, which start, the desire for wealth is the strongest stimulant to technological innovation. So that's just a statement of fact. We're going to highlight it in pink. Now we're going to switch our color and we're going to read her second statement, which reads, it is not curiosity, but both the hope of being rich and the fear of poverty that make inventors prolific. So that's her second statement of fact. Again, we don't need to care about this as an argument. We just need to take it as what Tina believes in order to determine what Tina believes that's going to be in disagreement with whatever Ellen is about to say. So we keep our highlight tool selected as we engage Helen's statements. The desire to secure advantages is more fundamental than the attempt to gain wealth. Okay, so we're going to just highlight this in yellow. We're going to switch our colors, which is only one of the manifestations of that desire. So we know that the attempt to gain wealth, and you can decide how you want to split this up, is going to be only one of the manifestations of that desire. And then we're going to switch to our last color to see that other manifestations of that desire, which is the desire to secure advantages, is going to be equally strong motivators of technological innovation. So we should have in mind that we're talking about technological innovation, and Tina says that desire for wealth is the strongest stimulant for that innovation. Whereas Ellen says that there are other manifestations of that desire that are equally strong besides the desire to gain wealth. So now we're going to go to our answer choices, starting with choice A. We're going to keep our highlight tool selected, and we're going to find reasons to eliminate or potentially select if it is a statement that one of the speakers believes must be true and the other believes must be false. Thank you for watching this explanation video of logical reasoning drill set number 6 over lawhub.lsac.org. If you enjoy the tips it contains, please consider liking the video and subscribing to MyGuru's channel to be alerted when new explanation videos are released by MyGuru. Also, check out the description below because within it you'll find links to additional resources from MyGuru and additional full prep test sets of video explanations. In the meantime, let's get back to this video explanation. So starting with choice A, there are other motives for technological innovation as strong as those provided by the desire for wealth. Well, we just read this, and the belief of Ellen is that there are other motives, but other manifestations and motivators, as it's stated. But for Tina, it is the desire for wealth that is definitely the strongest. So this is something that the speaker statements would put each other at direct odds regarding. So if you can recognize this, you might be able to select A almost immediately. But for the purposes of this video, we will move through the remaining answer choices, highlighting reasons to eliminate, seeing that they are not something that one speaker believes is true and the other believes is definitely false. So choice B, the only purpose of gaining wealth is to secure a more advantageous position. Well, the only purpose of gaining wealth. Well, we're not talking actually about gaining wealth. It's the desire for wealth and an attempt to gain wealth. So, for that reason, we can eliminate choice B as not being certain, something that is absolutely certain, actually, for either of the two speakers. Then, choice C, the desire to avoid poverty motivates the pursuit of technological innovation less effectively than does the desire to secure advantages. Well, again, we don't talk about how effectively these desires motivate the pursuit of technological innovation, just whether or not they do. So that effectiveness concept is going to require additional information to definitively say what Tina or Ellen would believe about it. So we can eliminate choice C for that reason. Then choice D, technological innovation is something that is generally appreciated. Well, we don't actually talk about the appreciation of technological innovation in either of the speaker statements, so we should be able to eliminate D almost immediately. And then lastly, choice E, curiosity is sometimes as strong a stimulant to technological innovation as is fear of poverty. Well, this compares two statements that are not regarding the desire for wealth, or two variables that are not regarding the desire for wealth, which is an issue for both Tina and Ellen. So we can eliminate choice E as, again, introducing an additional concept that would need additional information to definitively state that Tina and Ellen would disagree about choice E. Whereas for choice A, we hopefully discovered a while ago that Tina and Ellen must disagree about that statement.